look at the deadlift. There's two variations of the deadlift that we're going to take a look at. That's the conventional stance deadlift and the sumo deadlift. The main difference is where we're standing with the feet. Now, with the conventional deadlift, my feet are going to be about hip width or slightly wider, but not much wider than that, because I'm going to need to grab the barbell outside of my legs. All right, I want to grab the barbell with my arms completely vertical to the ground to make sure that I'm pulling the bar the shortest distance. If I grab really wide like a snatch grip, I'm going to have to get a lot lower, and that's going to change the emphasis on the back. Snatch grip deadlift's a fine lift, but we're just wanting to look at the basic deadlift here. All right, so I'm going to step up so that my shins are either on or slightly away from the bar. I'm going to approach the bar by folding and hinging at the hips and unlocking the knees, but I want to keep my shins as vertical as possible. If I let my knees go forward, I'm going to have to pull the bar around my shins, and that increases the distance of the pull. Remember, I want to pull that bar in a straight line. So I want to sit back as far as I can and only sink down enough to grab the barbell, keeping my back neutral. So I'm going to squat down or fold down to the bar until I can grab the bar. Then I'm going to squeeze my grip tight, lock my elbows so that my triceps are flexed so that I don't bend the elbow and try to pull, stressing the bicep. I'm going to take a big breath into the belly and pack my chin. I'm going to sit back over my heels, take the slack out of the bar, and then drive the hips forward and into the bar as I pull the weight up. So that's how you do the conventional deadlift. Now when I talk about sitting back behind my heels and taking slack out of the bar, what I'm doing is leaning back. I'm kind of wedging my body between the bar and the ground. You do that by sitting back on your heels so that you're almost using your body to leverage the weight up as you pull, so that you're not just extending your back and pulling the bar straight up. We call that wedging yourself between the bar, taking the slack out of the bar. Get really, really tight before you pull. Now the sumo deadlift, I'm going to take a wider stance with my shins right on the bar. I'm going to point my toes out slightly, okay? Some people like to go really wide with the toes out. Some people like to go a little bit more toes forward. Depends on the flexibility of your hips, all right? Now keeping the shins right on the bar, I want to keep my chest up and not bend over that much. I want to keep my hips as close to the bar as possible. This is a little bit different sort of pull. It takes advantage if you got strong and kind of mobile hips. But if you're a little bit weak in the back, this is usually a good variation. I'm going to approach the bar by pushing my knees out and sinking down until I can grab that bar, keep that chest up, pack the chin, get tight, and drive the hips into the bar. And that's the sumo variation of the deadlift.